Yes. Just so you know, you set me up for $5. You're going to get $150,000 in back child support, another $150,000 in welfare benefits that Heidi's received for the last 7 years, and approximately another $100,000 in debt and other expenses that you as a state have incurred in trying to find me as a deadbeat father, which that was running from his actual responsibility to pay child support. Ever since you issued that, I'm thinking that every nation of the world that signed, oh, it is cruel and inhumane to deprive me of my right to drive. Now, like I didn't know what you were doing. Oh, you refuse to acknowledge my rights as a citizen of the United States. You refuse to acknowledge the ratification of the United States in each of these international covenants, conventions. I'm gonna. Uh-oh. That was real smart, wasn't it? Pooh. Division. There's multiplication and division. Yes. Oh, divorce is the legal ending of a marriage. Laws of most nations permit divorce only under certain circumstances. Yes. Now, grounds for divorce? Yes, yes, yes. In the United States? Oh. Divorces would be granted only if the other spouse committed a matrimonial offense, such as adultery, cruelty, or desertion. Well, your dissolution of marriage, Judge Rohrer, is fraudulent, and somebody wants to serve me back child support and all the amounts of money. Now, that's cruel and inhumane, and the United States is liable for it. Now, it is binding on the United States as a member of the OAS. This government, the state government, the county government has refused to acknowledge the fair and public hearing, yes, by the independent and impartial tribunal. Article 25 of the Convention, everyone has a right to simple and prompt recourse or any other effective recourse shall have an effective remedy. I told you that you're issuing court orders that happen to be fraudulent. You as judges thought it was more important. Now, you're going to deprive me of the necessary funds to move in because I'm not going to pay $5 so that you can serve me $400,000 worth of debt because you refuse to acknowledge the laws of the United States. I'm going to sue every nation of the world, and the employees of the international diplomacy that happen to know that the United States did sign and ratify these international agreements. In conclusion, yes. International standards provide that a government is to ensure that lawyers and legal services are available to all persons subject to the state's jurisdiction. Well, I put a void there because Washington State does not actually believe that they are legally liable for the international agreements of the United States. Yesterday was $100 billion day. Yeah. The international standards of the international diplomacy and the international embassies of each international diplomat that receives their actual well, who the fuck do you think I would sue?